This is a screencast that will give an overview of the portfolio that I will submit, and I will take you directly into it and go into looking at the dashboard page, which contains all of my files and so on. So that's maybe the initial portfolio. So from the dashboard immediately into the portfolio. Uh, all the pages are laid out here, but I have put them together into a number of collections, another collection of pages, and you'll see initially the table of contents and the introduction. So the table of content, I think, speaks for itself, and immediately into the introduction. So an overview and some narrative at the beginning of the introduction, the pluses and minuses of technology enhanced learning, a definition and so on. And interestingly, down here is the TED Talk referred to in the narrative above, and some background information on both semesters 1 and 2, and the rationale for my splitting the project in two like so. So that takes care, I think, of the initial introduction, and then straight into the intervention. So I'll split this into intervention 1 and intervention 2. So with intervention 1, we'll see how that is going to stack up. So a number of pages here, the proposals for semester 1, and here we got it here on the left hand side of the 3 columns, and again moving into the analyzing of the current situation and the current module descriptors, and also the rationale for where I'm going with it and moving forward into the redesign. Down below here you'll see the link for the redesigned module descriptor, and in here the old module descriptor, and so essentially where we're coming from and where we're going to. How the modules look, a couple of pictures with the modules. So that's all we got in there. So there we're looking at semester 1, and if we go back and we look at semester 2, also a picture of semester 2. And again, these are 2 different interventions. So that is on I lost my way here. Assessment and evaluation. Moving in here and into the assessment, some of the best practice on the assessment, some narrative here on the column 1, the evaluation of the evaluation at a glance here in terms of a generic for assessment of technology enhanced interventions. Here what I've done is I've reconciled the learning outcomes to the activities. You'll find this in the link here, and there's another document at the back of that. Maybe I'll just open it up here. And this is one that was provided on the course. So basically I've completed the template there, and again there are some links within that template there into mention of a podcast and so on, so that's available in there. Interestingly here, mature learners and evaluation, some narrative on that there which I found particularly pertinent, and I think by reading through it, it will become evident what I was referring to there. And again, Bloom's taxonomy down the bottom here to give it a diagrammatic representation of what I'm referring to, and then the evaluation of the intervention. And on this side here, on the right hand side here, the evaluation of that intervention is what I'm concerned with there is giving the best practice and so on. And again, you'll find that right down along the right hand column. And again, there's a table here, a link into a table here, which refers to some of the issues that e-learners would have had, and it's effectively looking at feedback and how we can learn from other e-learners and what their impressions were of it. So that is the intervention for semester 1. And if I go back down to semester 2 and look at the intervention for semester 2, the mechanics of the intervention. So this is what I actually did. Semester 1 is what I propose doing in the coming year. And you'll see here the mechanics of the intervention. So again, speaking about the information that was given to students and so on, and that is taken through right. There's a screencast here on the process that I went through. So how constructed the section, an external video. That like the other screencast here is done through Screenomatic, and I guess that is the nuts and bolts of everything that is contained in the narrative here. The evaluation here, excuse me, the evaluation here, what the evaluation seeks to address, and again some of the best practice there, and again some links in here to rubrics on assessment and evaluation and learning. Some more links in here into basically what I was saying here is these are where it's at, or these are where I would like to take it. I'm not saying that I'm there yet, but they are a focal point on where this kind of work might where I might like it to take me. And essentially, I'm saying down at the bottom here is that if I get into this area here, the assessment triangle, and I'm making progress on that, you'll see there's a link to the document there. Is that I'll be happy if I can achieve that. And here again, I've referred to this already, the reflection of e-learners. So, you know, what e-learners have thought about this in terms of those who have been through it and the issues that were raised. Again, this is referring back to the literature on it and keeping in line with what the literature says. Evaluation, assessment of the intervention for semester 2, and where to from here for semester 2. So semester 2, I've referred to the assessment and so on, and then I look at some links in here into some of the things that I will be using in the future, in terms of here the external video of the reusable learning objects and how that might be used. Also an external link into a clip of a video from the balance sheet barrier, which is another resource that I will use in the future on the semester 2 intervention. So just back again here then. So that is essentially the nuts and bolts of the 2 interventions, and then reflection on the process, the link to the self-evaluation. So I'll just click into here. So a little bit of narrative here on my own reflections on what I thought of the process that I went through. Some link into the link into the self-evaluation brief, so that will be corrected now, and that is essentially, so when you click into that will be there. I think that should cover it, and this will be a good starting point for you to start to assess the work that has been presented to you here today. Thank you.